Well, hello, folks. It is another Tuesday, and we're going to start playing, specifically the Sega Genesis version of Flashback, The Quest for Identity. This is a joint from Delphine Software, French developers. I believe they were the studio behind Another World, or Out of This World if you're from this side of the pond. Though I don't remember 100% if Eric Chahi, the sort of main creative force behind Another World, was involved in this one as well, though it does use kind of similar sort of techniques and visual styles. Anyway, this particular port is from US Gold. I tried a couple of different versions to see which one would be better. This one has kind of one particular drawback, but is otherwise pretty good version of the game. But I'll get into that as we get into it. For right now, you already saw the intro. And so the game starts with us having just crash landed. And also a little box just fell off a branch. So this is a game, again, in the style of Another World, sort of the cinematic platformer. It's also, if you played Prince of Persia, or Karateka, or whatever, kind of similar, very fluid rotoscoped animations, and kind of stiff controls as a result. And if we just walk over here, whole lot of death. That's fine. Now, if you're wondering rightfully what that beeping is, if we go over here to this little motion sensor and we pick up, that is the thing that we had dropped earlier. And now the motion sensor is finally quiet because there's nothing between those 2 points. So if we go into our inventory, check out the holocube. Hey, it's me. Hi, Conrad. You must be wondering how you recorded this message without remembering it. Good question, but it would take too long to explain and time is short. And if you want to save your hide, you must contact your old friend Ian in New Washington. He'll explain it all there. Good luck, and watch your back, because it's my life you're playing with. Is my camera crooked? I guess you can't really tell. Hang on. Sorry about that. Okay, so we can move. Well, you push up to jump, which is sick and twisted in the best of days. And crouch, roll. You can draw your gun. When you move with your gun drawn, he kind of holds it like that. Shoot. You hold down the button and he just unloads. You can run. And you can even auto run. So like if you hold the A button and just press in a direction, he'll auto run. Now if you had caught that, if you auto run, he automatically jumps and grabs ledges. And that's going to become very important, but we'll get to that. For instance, for this spot right here, you could painstakingly try to time that jump between screen transitions, or just auto-run. And he grabs the ledge and does the work for you. But I'm still an artist. So you hold A and press down, and he climbs down. Now for this part, if we walk over here, you can see there's a little stone. Oop, my inventory is still on the holocube. So we pick up the stone. I'm going to stand about right here and throw it. And we go over here and we pick this up. A cartridge. Didn't mean to walk off the edge there. There's another little robot guy. Don't mind me. If you're too close to him when he explodes, it hurts you. Also, might as well show this off. I got it. So you look in your inventory, see you have shield. And so the shield is basically your health. That's how many times you can get hit before you die. And there's also a lot of instant death on top of that. So like if we go over here now, see this thing? There's a cartridge lock. Well, hey, we have a cartridge. Won't take. I need a fully charged magnetic cartridge. Okay, so we need to charge the cartridge. And there's a guy up there. Now, luckily for us, this guy's not very smart. So if we get up on this ledge, he can see us. But he has a bit of trouble shooting at us. And then we're just gonna safely drop down because it is instant death if you fall from roughly that height. And get over here, we need to watch out for these little electric marks on the ground. And we have an energy generator. And we don't need to do it right now, but that's basically how you recharge your shield and get your hit points back. For now, we're going to go over here in this silly little moment where these little motion sensors are placed in such a way that you have to jump over them, and I guess that's probably just trying to sort of teach you the mechanics. Help! Help! Help me, young man! I've been attacked by mutants! And I can't walk! Find my teleporter! I need urgent medical assistance! Now, one thing you can do is do a little roll and pop out there. I did that once on a test playthrough and died instantly. So we will be taking the slow path. Alright, we take the elevator up here, and if you notice, this is back on the second screen. We're now in the lower region. The maps in this game are generally fairly contiguous. Now this might be hard to spot, but if you look at that elevator, there's something on it. But this motion sensor... So, this is that stone I had. I'm just going to throw that. And that leaves it pressed down. I'm going to pick up this other stone. Pick up this teleporter. There we go. We now have 2 stones. For all the many things we'll do with them. Well, we're just going to quickly go back and bring this guy his teleporter. Whoop. So one thing about this game, you have a single action button, and more than one command is mapped to that action button, depending on how and when you press it. Kind of gets on my nerves a little. But for right now, I just need to make sure not to run into that green cloud of whatever. Because it is instant death. As are those little lightning bolts on the ground, also green. Now we get to do this little puzzle again. I don't remember if I could have just waited and done both of these actions on the same trip, but might as well show it off. So he's still yelling for help, and we're going to bring him his teleporter. Thanks, you just saved my life. And he teleports away and leaves his ID card lying on the ground. So we're just going to go ahead and take that. Hey, John. I wasn't quite sure how to make an identity theft joke, so I'm glad you picked up the slack on that. Doing okay. Recently hit 75 followers, so the Pico 8 music stream will be happening. I'll have to watch a few tutorials and learn the basics. Thank you, but I do think at least some of those follows are going to go away when the when some people get their accounts suspended for spamming. So it goes. Yeah, it definitely, they're using the same animation techniques as like Prince of Persia and that. And like this is the same studio that did Another World. But like I said at the beginning, I don't know if Eric Chahi specifically was involved in this or not. As we're going to save the game. And so here's the one drawback to the Genesis version. Saving kind of takes a while. It's not too bad in this first stage. It gets pretty dire in some of the later ones. And it's not even really a save. You still need passwords in order to restart from later levels. So it's basically just like a quick save, or we're going to use that ID card to go through this door. If I remember, you have to go to this side. Now I have to remember what the trick was here. I think I can use a stone. I can't remember for sure. I take a stone and throw it. Yeah. This green goo is harmless. To get to New Washington, you have to jump into this hole. But if I were you, I'd use an anti-gravity belt. Oh, where can I find one? Now I can sell you one. 500 credits. So how many credits do I have? None. Okay. Now I gotta go locate some credits. I'll just save again. And so because that big elevator is still up there... Thank you! We can now jump down here. And I don't remember if the stone trick works on these guys or not. You can just throw another rock. Here, see what happens. Yeah, they don't care. So, one of them's probably going to hit me. But, drop. Okay. And there's another stone right here. And I think we can... I don't think it matters that much. If we chuck the stone, it sort of gets his interest and he starts snooping. Then we drop down while his back is turned. And here's 100 credits. Now these two turrets are a pain. Oh wait, there's a key here. These two turrets are a real pain. Luckily, because I played about half of this game yesterday, so I kind of... there was... some more credits. So that motion detector right there in front of the charger, that's the one that activates the two turrets. We absolutely do not want that thing going off. So I'm just going to jump up here. And we have 500 credits. No problem. Have a good one. Alright, so that key we picked up is for that door right there. If you need to do a bunch of somersaults, it's easier to just have your gun out. Alright, so let's... Now it says we have 650 credits, but he's going to take all of them. I guess we're just generous tippers. Bon voyage, young man. And so I don't think you need to do anything to, like, activate or... We just gotta jump in the hole now. And we're in stage 2. As the belt is no longer in our inventory. We're just back to having the things we need. And if you watched the Dan Olson there, Folding Ideas, his video about James Rolfe, the angry video game nerd, you probably already know this, but this part is rather infamous because this particular jump from this ledge up to that one is, that's one of those things that really messes people up. Now, the thing is, all you gotta do is auto run off the edge. And he grabs it automatically. But if you don't know about the auto run, you can genuinely find yourself completely stuck at this point in the game. as was the case with me when I played this as a kid. Those guys always manage to force a screen transition, no matter what you do. And another one. Yeah. Oh, nope. Nope, they just got really close to the door. There we go. Well, let's just jump back down here. Yeah. Since I didn't show this off in the first stage, shield is fully recharged. Thought I was going to sneeze for a second there. Alright, and here's our buddy Ian. Thanks, Conrad. Those cops would have had my hide. Well, I suppose you don't remember your old pal Ian. Take a seat. We'll fix that shortly. Slowly, the rays from the regenerator re-implant memories in Conrad's brain. The end-of-year thesis. Glasses which measure molecular density. Individuals whose molecular density is 1,000 times the norm. Aliens mixed in with the population. My investigations have attracted their attention. I'm no longer safe. I'm recording the hologram. Then I save the contents of my memory and send it to Ian. The kidnapping. I have erased his memory. Fog. A minute's rest. Evasion. So that basically takes us back to the intro where he was being chased and got shot down and then looked at the hollow cube, and even those, the aliens who erased his memory, he somehow knew that was going to happen. The specifics are a little hard to follow. But anyway. Ian, what do you have to do to get to Earth? Oh, the cost of the ticket is astronomical. The only way would be for you to take part in Death Tower. Death Tower? Yeah, it's a television game. The winner gets a ticket. Okay. Can you supply false papers? No problemo. No, Joey's gonna hate that. No problemo. Go to the bar and ask for Jack. Say I sent you. Oh, by the way, I put the force field you asked me for in your pocket. Great, thank you, Ian. Till next time. Till the next time. Good luck. I'll be in touch when you get to Earth. Fuse is blown. So if we look down here, and see this is not a safe place to be, so we're going to climb back up and hop over here. And about the force field, if we equip that and push the B button, it makes that little green light appear, and that can, if you time it perfectly, it blocks shots. We don't need it for this guy. Me and my big mouth. Anyway. So we got the fuse. That should work now. And then we push the button. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to New Washington, young man. Here's a map of the city, which you may find useful. Thank you. So we have a map of the city in our inventory, and there are also occasionally maps just on the wall. Like if we go over here and look at the map. So there's Asia, America, Africa, and Europa. As you can see, each one sort of has its own areas that can be visited. So we just kind of stand around and wait for the next train, car, or whatever these are. I'm calling them trains. If I remember, yeah, the bar is in America. Go figure. I don't know if it kills you if you stand underneath the elevators when they go down. It's kind of a hassle to find out. Most of these folks just kind of stand there. But we can talk to the bartender. I'd like to speak to Jack. Oh yeah? Well, Jack's not here. I've been sent by my friend Ian. Okay, Jack's waiting for you outside. Beat it, son. You're too young to drink. So by outside, he means over here. I'm Jack. You're after some false papers? Yes, and as quickly as possible. 1,500 credits. 1,500? Yeah, I'm taking a big risk here. But I don't have enough. I'll go to the employment office. You'll find work there. And come back when you got the money. Oop. Well, let's take a look at the map. Yeah, okay, so the job center is in Europa, so... Again, it's a case where the A button is kind of the command for both actions. Death Tower. Show. I'm glad they specified that it's a show. Fun detail. This coin slot looks like a photo booth. Fun thing is, you never get coins in this game at any point. So the coin slot is effectively useless. It's just there for world building purposes. Hey, 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 hey. You avoiding me? I'm trying to say good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. You must have a permit in order to work. You can get one at the admin center. So again, if we look at our map, there's no place on the map called the admin center. He means we need to go to City Hall. And one of the interesting details about this game, for channel regulars, you know that we're quite accustomed to game text that's been awkwardly translated from Japanese, and today we're dealing with text that's been awkwardly translated from French. Just little things happen every now and then. Yeah, so City Hall is in Africa. So all we gotta do is not get off the train. Okay. Now it's time to go bless the rains. Good morning. Morning. Well then, have you brought me the parcel? I have not. And I guess City Hall is this way. I'd like a work permit. First floor. I don't have time. I'd like a work permit. No, it's not here. See window C. I'd like a work permit. No, it's not here. See window B. Whoop, he just opened the door on me. Okay. I'd like a work permit. There's no problem getting a permit. I need your ID card. And by my ID card, he means the one I lifted off that guy. And so the job center was, yeah, in Europa, so we just gotta So now if we come in here, we finally have a save point. Let's check this out. Titan space lines. Receipt of parcel at the spaceport, Space Station Asia. Then transportation to Titan Travel Agency, Station Africa. Salary 100 credits. If you accept this mission, please insert your work permit. How's my shield? Oh. Not totally sure what I hurt myself doing, but it was apparently something. And we save. And saving is going to take a minute. I'm not sure what the deal is. I think it's just going through and like checking every event flag in the stage to see what state they are. Like I said, this only seems to be an issue on the Sega Genesis version of the game. The Super Nintendo one, saving is instant. But the sound on that one is really quite awful. And there is a little bit of censorship. Not too much, nothing that I would like super complain about. The main thing being that the Death Tower, as seen on the billboard above, and also up there, in the Super Nintendo game it's called the Cyber Tower. Because this was at a period where the sort of games ratings board was still not quite universal, and Nintendo kind of had their own policy, and but honestly, I was perfectly fine with that. I was more bothered. Excuse me, I was more bothered by the audio. It just was kind of unpleasant. The messenger? Oh yes, here, take the parcel to the travel agency. And be careful, it's valuable. Oh, nope, this is the wrong way. Where was the travel agency again? Africa. Oop. Oh right, that was when I got shot. Okay. Mission completed. You earn 100 credits. And that means we go back to the job center. Yeah. Vital core. Escort a VIP to the research center. The VIP will wait for you at the entry to Restricted Area 2. You'll need to be armed as this area may be dangerous. 300 credits. Okay. Again, get all the paperwork handled. Recharge my shield. And save. So, again, if we look at our map, Restricted Area 2 is back in Africa. Hey, that's my train, that's my train! Lead on, young man. Take me to the research center. So, like any good escort mission, this guy gets completely lost the moment he can't see you. Which is unfortunate, because that's going to happen a few times. There he goes. That's a mine. So, just hop over that. Oh, see, now he sees me again. So he's going to follow. Now that mutant can apparently see through walls, but doesn't seem to have much of a concept of how walls work. Because he's so close, we can just kind of pistol whip him. That's apparently lethal. Again, that guy was surprisingly slow on the uptake. But now we got these little floating drone things. They take a few hits. There's another little detail the game never actually tells you, because you have a animation for drawing and putting away your gun. If you press the C button while you're mid-climb, the gun's already out when you're done climbing. Key lock? That's weird. Maybe I was supposed to grab a key while I was in there. Yeah, there's got to be another key. Because I don't currently have one. Must have been in that other room. Oop. Alright, I think I see it. Lead on, young man. Take me to the research center. It's over here. Thank you for your help. I arrived safely and there's no longer any danger. So we got 400 credits. And because we were teleported, the state of some of the elevators is going to be a little off. We got to watch out for that, otherwise we'll fall and break our neck. Titan TV. A model Psi-Borg 2.1 duplicator has escaped. We believe it may have had outside assistance. Your mission is to find it and eliminate it before the virus controlling its bio-brain can multiply. You will be supplied with a photograph of the individual. Be careful, this machine is dangerous. 400 credits. And I'm gonna have to sneak off for a moment. All right. Let's get this headphone back in here. And let's go find us a Psy-Borg. We've got a photo. He's not interested. I've seen that guy before in the bar. Oh, there you go. We have a lead. We gotta be careful, though. That guy won't talk to us at all. Beat it, kid, you're too young to drink. He has no interest in the photo. But this one guy over here who's drinking a lot and is apparently resting his glass on the other guy's seat for some reason. I know that guy. He has a friend in the police. Oh, where can I find this friend? Go to Restricted Area 1. I think he's on duty there. Be careful. Those guys are mean. So Restricted Area 1 is right here. So we're already in the neighborhood. Cybo21 wants to make a deal with you. He'll be waiting behind the bar. So behind the bar is where we just were, and there was nothing of interest over there. But if we head back... Don't shoot! I'm not Cybo21! His hideout's down below. His pal, the cop, has the key. So let's go back. Naturally. And this time he's going to be a little less friendly. It's a bit of a jump. We're going to go in from this side. And they rather generously gave us another save spot. Okay. Alrighty. Now, again, if my test play is anything to go by, we're a lot better off if we go down this path. Yeah. So kind of the funny thing about these guys is game makes a big deal about how dangerous they are, but you can just get them into a pattern. Mission complete. 400 credits. I'll save after I get the paperwork in order. Priority request, Titan Senior Advisory Board. The generator which supplies New Washington is encountering serious problems. A maintenance check has revealed that one of the 3 boards on the main computer has been altered. Your mission is to replace this board. However, you will only have 1.5 minutes before the whole installation self-destructs. The teleport on the level below will take you directly to the heart of the complex. 500 credits. So this one was actually kind of driving me nuts during my my test play. And because it's timed, it's going to move a little too quickly. I'll have to kind of explain what's going to happen ahead of time. Is that once you get to the main computer, there are 3 different slots in which you can put the new card in. But the game kind of doesn't communicate that very well. And so if you don't know to walk up to the 3rd slot and use that one, you'll just end up... He'll like stand in front of the terminal and he'll just kind of face it and face away from it over and over again. It's sort of like this. He'll do that animation and give absolutely no explanation whatsoever as to what you're doing wrong. So, yeah. Anyway, so we just hit this teleporter and we gotta kind of move pretty fast through this. I'd like to run here, but every time I do that causes problems. Alright. Okay, now while we're waiting for the elevator to go up, I'm going to pick up another stone. If you try to get on the elevator before it's done, you fall through it. And so like I said, we need to go to the 3rd. So I got 25 seconds, where's the card? There, terminal card, and go to the 3rd spot. There's a place for the card. Mission complete. So, yeah. Like I said, there's no communicating that you used the wrong terminal if you stand in front of one of the other ones and push the button. How many credits do we now have? 1,300. New Washington City. The restricted Area 3 has been invaded tonight by a colony of mutants. I feel like invasion tonight, like invasion tonight. There's a commercial you probably don't remember because you weren't born yet. We fear they will attack the population. Your mission is to clean up this zone. Salary 600 credits. If you accept this mission, work permit, blah blah blah. This mission also took a few retries on my test play. Not gonna lie. Again, we have to be mindful of the state of the elevators because we're kind of teleported around. And again, if we check our map, restricted Area 3 is right here in Europa. It's that one. Well, let's save again. It'll only take 45 seconds. Thereabout. I don't know how long it actually takes. It feels like forever. Okay. I don't remember if this works, but we do have this stone. Let's see what happens. Nothing. Okay. Well, we're dead. Okay, so it's at around this point that we need to address kind of one of the elephants in the room with this game. Combat's not very good. They're trying to have some kind of technique and finesse to it, and it mostly just involves having to just hit the force field at the exact right moment. See there, I was too early. And then you sit there and watch the animations play out. Yeah, basically the long story short is that the sort of commitment to animations ends up being a bit of a problem. Okay, we have another stone. So I believe we have 2 stones now. And we throw one of them to get that to stay open. What if I throw the other stone from here? Nothing. Because if you notice, there's a thing right there above the... I got kind of lucky there. I also don't really remember if or what this is all about. But we can go up here and set that off, and it sounded like it did something. Oh, it must have opened that up. How's my shield? 2. Could be worse. Well, we got his attention. Also, as it turns out, it's a path over here. Yeah, DL Genesis, thanks for the follow. Well, thanks a lot. That means a lot when people say that. I really appreciate it. Mission completed. Okay, now we definitely need to recharge our shield. And we should probably save, even though it's going to take a minute. Because every time I forget to save, I end up doing something stupid. And that really is the entirety of the story. And if you notice, this guy's standing in a different position. Sir, some guy called Jack arranged to meet you by the bar. Apparently Jack just knows we have the money now. fact, once again, we've got the money and a little bit extra. But Conrad is a very generous tipper, so we're not going to be keeping any of that money for ourselves. Oh, right, yeah. At this rate, I might get caught up to where my test play is before the stream's over. Well, it just means that when we get to Earth, we'll have to bumble around until I figure out what to do. I scratch your back, you scratch mine. 1,500 credits and the papers are yours. And I got a new fake ID. And apparently, oh wait, I do still have the 500 remaining credits. Okay, well anyway. Now with that all taken care of, we just gotta go to the TV studio. And where was the TV studio? Ah, it's back in Europa. Okay. And we present our new fake ID. Papers, please. Glory to a Stoica. Cause no trouble. And now we're in the Death Tower. It's very exciting. This is definitely where you want to be. A place called the Death Tower. So, when I was a kid, this was my favorite part of the game. Because it was just straightforward combat. I understood what to do, even though I'm doing it very poorly at the moment. It's fine, there's an energy generator right there. Just need to get away from this little orb. Now you might be wondering, I said I got stuck at the beginning of New Washington as a kid. How was this my favorite stage then? Well, long story short, I had all the passwords. They were in a magazine, so I could just play whatever stage I felt like. And at the time, this was my favorite, because this stage is pretty much all combat and platforming. There's really no puzzle solving, there's no adventure game stuff. You just shoot things in a very straightforward and linear fashion. Oh, I didn't. Okay. See, is there a way to get his attention? Here we go. And so as the prominently displayed level 8 indicates, there are 8 floors. Fun thing about these guys, they play dead when you're not on the same level as them. So you gotta get up. There we go. Again, for as tough as they try to present these cyborgs, in my experience, they're actually some of the easier enemies, just because you can actually get them into a pattern. Oop. Now again, the kind of slow and deliberate animation can mess with things. How's my shield? I might as well recharge it before I go up. Since we can just do this. So yeah, it says level 8 there, because there are 8 floors to the Death Tower. Is there anything over here? Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, so there's a save point in there. Just gonna go the long way around for that guy, and then I'll save. Hey, I'm over here. There we go. What was over here? I think it's a dead end this way. Yeah. We gotta come over here to open the door. And that guy's gonna shoot at me, because he's not smart. Yeah, this has to be timed. Is there a way to... Oh, okay. The perspective messed me up a little bit there. So this room. I don't know how to not take damage in this room. And that part went a lot worse than usual. But if I go down here, yeah, that wakes him up. Again, these guys are going to climb up here. And they're going to go down there and play dead until I go, I guess, play dead with them. Before I do that, though, I'm going to go just get myself a little free top-up. If there's a way to set off those mines without taking damage, I'm not familiar with it. So, hey, let's just blow them up. And then go get some free health. Problem solved. Another fun fact, on my test playthrough, I fell from this ledge and broke my neck. At this point, I think we're mostly just looking for those little... yeah, these little guys. If I can get that little guy to pay attention to me. Yeah, so the door's open. Another really long save. Again, there's not really a lot of event flags here. I can only assume it's just like checking the status of every enemy to see if it's alive or dead. I believe the next two floors are pretty short. So this guy might have more health than the other ones, but again, still just kind of the same pattern here. We have a winner! Allow me to present Conrad, who... My dear Conrad, Titan Travel is happy to award you this superb journey to Earth. Some hours later, Conrad boards the Star Providence. Destination, Earth. And this is as far as I got on my test play, so... Once we get to Earth, it's gonna be guesswork here for the next 10-15 minutes. And then I've got the rest of the week to password Quickie. Quickie. Did I mention this game was French? Papers, please. Glory to us, Troika. Cause no trouble. No, we want the force field. Because I do at least remember this screen. Alright, we got another one of those little robots down there. Okay. Now we're flying off of at this point years old memories. And I'm dead. And we get to start over. Oh, there's a door there. Okay, okay. Oh, the door's open now, and I'm dead. here's where I have to admit that, like, I kind of know what the game wants me to do, but I'm not 100% clear on the details. Like, it just seems like taking at least 2 damage in that fight is just unavoidable. At least we found an energy generator. And there we go. And since we have the energy generator, let's abuse it. Although, to be honest, I mean, the way this is set, I'm probably going to end up redoing some of this next week. Unless I decide to make a save state. That's also an option. Man, Earth just has way too many cops. Oh, no. Well, at any rate, we will be starting again from this point next week. And the good news with that is that I'll have the entire week to kind of practice these later stages and figure out what I need to do. In the meantime, Greg Seward is going to be streaming some Shining Force CD for us again this evening. We're on to Book 2. Have we been on to Book 2 for like a week and a half now? I can't remember. Anyway, I'm going to be playing some Shining Force, and tomorrow, because Ranking of the Shmups for the Genesis is finished, will be just kind of some final thoughts and play some other games that were not eligible for the list. We'll figure it out. And then, of course, live music on Thursday, music production on Saturday night. And we'll figure out when to schedule the Pico 8 chiptune stream once I've kind of refreshed my memory on how that works. But that's going to be me for this evening. We're going to go hang out with Greg. And thank you guys for coming by. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chatting and lurking. And, of course, thank you, DL Genesis, for the follow. And as I'm prone to saying, I do hope to see you next time. Bye for now.